The next monetization method we're talking about is selling digital products. So first off, what we're going to be covering in this lesson is, first of all, what is a digital product, the pros and cons of selling digital products, how to make a digital product, and some tools for selling digital products, and how to use YouTube as a lead generation engine for your digital product to make as much money as possible. So first, let's start off with what is a digital product. This course that you're watching right now is actually a digital product. Now, a digital product is defined as something you can sell and fulfill digitally online. Now, some things you can sell online, for example, if you buy a TV off of Amazon, but it's fulfilled physically. It's fulfilled in real life. It gets shipped to your house and you have to actually unbox the TV and everything. But with digital products, they're fulfilled digitally online. And because of that, some of the profit margins with these products are absolutely insane. And we'll be getting into that in a little bit. But first, here's some examples of digital products. Of course, we have courses, ebooks, audiobooks, documents, graphics, and digital arts. And documents might be like templates, legal templates, and stuff like that. Graphics, digital art, and software. And I'm sure most people here use software. You might have read an ebook before, you might listen to audiobooks, or you take online courses like you're taking this course right here. Now, my favorite type of digital products are online courses for a few different reasons. And let's actually go over some of these reasons, and let's go over the pros and cons of digital products. First off, let's start with the pros. One of the biggest pros is that there's no shipping cost when someone buys a digital product, and there's not even any fulfillment cost. They get it delivered to them automatically if you use the right tools. And when someone buys, they get access instantly. They don't have to wait forever. They don't have to wait a few days for it to get shipped to them. They get access instantly. Someone buys a course, they want to go through that course maybe right then. Maybe they don't, but they can dive in. They get access instantly if they so want to. Also, it's very scalable as well. Due to the fact that there's no fulfillment costs, and when someone buys, they get access instantly, you can scale it quite a bit. It's not a huge problem for you if 1 million people join your program, unless there is some aspect of it that does require your own time. But generally, digital products are very scalable. And you can make a lot of money per sale, because as opposed to being an affiliate for someone else's digital product, you can have your own digital product and you get 100% of every single sale that you make. Now, pretty much one of the biggest cons for selling digital products is that it can take a bit of upfront time to actually make a course or write an ebook or create a software. A lot of these things take a lot of upfront time to actually create. Now, one alternative, if you were to, for example, sell online courses, is you could sell it before it's completely done. And the way you would do this is by selling your course, teaching it live for the first time, maybe just make some slideshows and stuff, teach it live, and then later on convert the live group coaching into a course. So for example, that's actually what I did with this course, to Mastery and Monetization. I sold a beta program where people could join and they would get access to a live stream with me, and I would teach them everything that I knew about YouTube. And then what I did after a few of those live sessions is I started writing down the stuff I was talking about. I started writing down the most common questions I got asked, and I converted all of that into an online course that doesn't require as much of my one-on-one time, although I still do go in the private Facebook community and I answer all the questions there. But that's definitely something you could do, is sell the program first, teach it live, and then convert it into more of an evergreen thing that you can sell. And that way also you can potentially make a lot of upfront money selling the program before you actually build it. And then you can use that money, invest it in making your program better. And then when you build out the full program and you sell it, you're going to have one of the best programs ever, which is what my aim is with this program, to Mastery and Monetization. So that's definitely something you can do when it comes to selling digital products. And now let's talk about how to actually make a digital product. Now, a course might sound super complex and you think you might have to be like some kind of guru to sell a course or something. You have to remember that a course is just a collection of videos. It's just a bunch of videos that you record. So what I do for creating my online courses is I use Google Slides for making the course slides. That's actually what I'm using right here. If I go out of this, as you can see, I'm literally just using Google Drive for these slides right here. I use Google Drive for the course slides. I use Trello for planning and outlining my course. Let me actually show you that too real quick. As you can see, I use Trello right here and I plan out all of the different lessons and I make each list into a module and then I put each of the lessons inside of that module. And then I just go down the line and I add labels right here. As you can see, the slides are done for this one, selling digital products. However, the recording is not done yet, but once it does get recorded, I'll add that. And then once it gets edited, I'll add that. And once it gets uploaded to my course platform, I will click that and I'll add those labels on there. And you basically just go down the line and you complete all of this stuff. So that's how I actually plan and outline my digital products in my courses. And I use a program called OBS for screen recording. OBS stands for Open Broadcasting Software. And the best thing about OBS is that it's completely free. And in my opinion, it's pretty much the best screen recording software out there. I've paid for all these different screen recorders, like the Action screen recorder, the Cyberlink screen recorder. But OBS, in my opinion, is the absolute best and it's free. So that's always a plus. Now let's talk about some of the tools for actually selling and fulfilling digital products. Here are the tools that I use in my digital product business. First off, I use Digistore24 as the payment processor. Now, Digistore24 does take a pretty hefty percentage. I think it's like 7.5% out of every sale that you get. However, they give you so many amazing tools within Digistore24 that I personally think that it's worth it. For example, they integrate all your different payments all into one. They accept PayPal payments, card payments, even bank transfers. They accept almost any payment method you can think of, and they accept it globally from pretty much a global economy, so you can be getting sales from all over the world. Next, I use Kajabi for actually hosting my course and email marketing. So you're actually watching this program on Kajabi right now. That's what I use for my members area, which is members.mattparr.com. And I also use Kajabi for email marketing as well. So every time I want to send out an email to any of the lists that I've built, I use Kajabi for doing that. And then I use ClickFunnels for all the sales pages and opt-in pages for my program. So for example, the sales page before you bought this program, that was hosted on ClickFunnels. And then I also have opt-in pages if I'm running a webinar, and if you've been through any of my webinars, you went through that opt-in page first that says, hey, do you want to attend a free training that'll show you how to make money on YouTube? You input your information and that is an opt-in page, and that's done with ClickFunnels. And then I also use Webinar Jam and EverWebinar for hosting free webinars to sell the course. Now, Webinar Jam is for doing live webinars, and EverWebinar is for hosting pre-recorded webinars. And I recommend both of these softwares. They're very good. Now, a lot of these softwares, like I said, are pretty expensive, but for me, it's personally worth it. And the amount of money that you can make selling online programs like courses or digital products, you can make a lot of money as a result, but you do have to invest sometimes into different programs to be able to do it, especially at a pretty high level. And then I use something called Zapier to connect everything together. So basically, when someone buys my course on Digistore, Zapier makes an account for them in Kajabi automatically, and it connects all of these different softwares together. When someone registers for a webinar on Webinar Jam, Zapier connects it to Kajabi, it puts their email into Kajabi. And I know this sounds super complex, but I am considering making an additional program that delves into how I make online courses, how I sell them, and everything like that. That'll break this all down step by step. But in the meantime, I just use Zapier to connect everything there, and these are all of the tools that I use. So now let's talk about how to use YouTube as the lead generation engine for your digital product. First and foremost, make sure to put that course link as the first link in the description right under that paragraph that explains your video. Make sure to have a verbal call to action for your course during the video, right after the hook or the intro of your video, and then right before the outro of the video. You want to make sure you have at least one call to action, two ideally, and you also want to put your course link in your channel links section as well, and as the pinned comment link on all of your videos as well. And also, another option for you to get a ton of leads for your course are to make what are called lead magnets. Now, lead magnets can be things like free webinars, ebooks, and cheat sheets that promote your course. So people give their email and they can attend a free webinar, or people give their email and they can get a free ebook, or people give their email, they get a free cheat sheet about the 7 best niches for YouTube. And from that, you're building your email list, and you can send out an email to that list to get sales for your program. And we talked about email marketing in the last lesson that talked about how to do affiliate marketing. So if you want to check that out, you can as well. So that's the gist when it comes to selling digital products using YouTube. You can make a ton of money doing this, but you want to make sure that you're doing it correctly and make sure you automate it as much as you possibly can. And like I said, it does take some upfront time to make a program. It actually takes a lot of time if you want to do it correctly. But if you do it, once you build it, you do still have to maintain it going over time, but the maintenance of it is less than actually building it from the ground up. It's a lot of time and energy that goes into making a really good program. So just know that before you go into it. but in my opinion, it is truly worth it. And the people you can connect with, the people you can work with, it makes it all worth it when you hear student success stories or people who are enrolled in your course getting results. It makes it all worth it. So digital products are definitely a great way to monetize your YouTube channel. Hope you got value from this, and I'll see you in the next lesson.